Hey, pile number one, if you chose this green quartz, this is your reading for the month of April. You got truth. Okay, so some big change in regard to personal truth here. I feel like you're going to be getting messages from Spirit about like truth versus illusion. Like things are going to become very clear to you. I'm intrigued to see more of. Let's also get a stamp here in your current energy. The month of April, Spirit, what is going on? There's something as well about kind of standing in your power, like feeling safe, secure in your own skin and your own foundations. Really trusting yourself with something the month of April. Spirit, what is the big energy for pile one for the month of April? So we've got the Chariot here, conflict and defeat, accelerated motion, and new beginnings. Back of the deck, the Magician. So some major arcana here. Things are going to be happening very quickly in the month of April. We've got two very fast moving cards here. I feel like this is a month where we are no longer in transition, where we are we've already started our new beginning. And I think it's really important to remember that we are manifesting. To be careful how we're manifesting in the month of April, because we're always manifesting, but we want to manifest from a place of positivity, because I do see a few bumps in the road, not like a huge deal, okay? We've got kind of like Five of Swords energy here, conflict and defeat, and that can mean like that we're seeing truth about some kind of conflict that's happened in our lives. But with the Chariot happening here, this is like a triumphant card. It's a card of success. It's being driven and determined and moving very quickly toward a goal in a very balanced way, but ultimately like victory at the end of this. And with this accelerated motion, this is a card of things happening very quickly, fast-paced things. And I feel like we're going to begin to see the truth of a situation, like whatever this conflict was. I feel like we're going to have some resolution here, and I feel like you're going to know very quickly like what to do with that truth. Yeah, we're a little nervous, I think. There's some mental conflict, Two of Swords energy. But I feel like Spirit just really wants you to trust yourself, first and foremost, to trust that inner wisdom. So let's see specifically, Spirit, what is going on? You may have been waiting for some communication to come in with this Eight of Wands here. I've got the Magician again at the bottom. If you're waiting on communication to come in, I feel like that's happening in the month of April for you guys. I feel like there's just some fear about it. And I feel like regardless, I feel like you're just standing in your own truth. Like regardless of the outcome, you're like, I'm taking my new beginning. Okay, I'm manifesting a new beginning. I'm manifesting something new and solid. Got Two of Cups here, which is what's going on for April, Spirit? What is the situation? Clarify the Two of Cups. Can I get one more, please? it's weird, but I'm just gonna read it how I see it. I almost feel like somebody from your past with this Six of Cups coming back, or Six of Cups here. I feel like somebody from your past is coming back with this Two of Cups here. Real soulmate energy, somebody you have like a really strong connection with. With the Knight of Cups here reversed and the Queen of Pentacles here reversed, I'm getting a strong sense of like neither of you are ready, but you're manifesting each other. And not everything is illuminated with this moon here, but we're coming out of that. Like things are going to become clear. A strange reading. Yeah, this is, I mean, there's definitely a lot of mental conflict here. I feel like it's really hard for ourselves to trust the situation, to trust ourselves. I feel like we're afraid of getting it wrong. We're afraid of making a bad choice, making a mistake. Like, you know, there's a lot of like self-imprisonment here where we feel trapped in the situation mentally. But ultimately, like, I feel like Spirit is really saying, like, you are going to be successful. You are going to come out on top of this. Like, you don't need to worry. You're divinely guided here. So whatever fears and worries, like, the best thing that you can do is to not think about those things, because you're such a powerful manifester in the month of April. And for some of you, if this isn't romantic, though, I feel like it is. You know, this could be a family member, a coworker. Spirit for pile 1. More information, please. Pile 1. Ooh. We've got friendship. Bring to me friendship true. Sharing, laughing, understanding too. Or maybe you're both, you know, maybe in the situation you're coming together, but you're both really scared and bringing a lot of fearful energy to it. Knowledge, sensuality, harvest. So I don't feel like these are necessarily, like there's nothing bad here. It's just, let me get more clarity. Because ultimately, I mean, like what it feels like is that there's a coming together, like some kind of like answers that we've needed are coming together. Okay, like if we stick to like friendship as the basis of it all, like remembering like what was good, what was pure, remembering the fun that you used to have. Can I get clarity on why the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles, why are they reversed? Clarify the Knight of, clarify the Knight of Cups, please, reversed. Clarify the Knight of Cups, reversed. Clarify the Knight of Cups, reversed. Clarify the Knight of Cups, reversed. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, reversed. So for this person, I feel like there's such strong feelings that they're not showing, like incredibly strong feelings. it might be that there are two people. I mean, and then with this Queen of Pentacles reversed, this clarification, like wanting to build something, wanting to make amends, but she's also reversed too. So I feel like two people are manifesting each other, but there's such a significant fear here. There's like, this balance that is so desperately needed in this situation. And we don't know which way is up. Like, what can we trust? What is true? Why is the Lovers reversed? Okay. So I feel like the reason why this person isn't coming through like with all these deep feelings is because they've had a significant ending in their life in regard to a love relationship. Maybe divorce, maybe just a long-term commitment, something. The month of April, like it's causing them a lot of fear. I think there's fear of rejection here. I think there's fear of intimacy, vulnerability. There's a lot of passion, a lot of passion. But it's really scary. And I feel like this divine feminine energy, so that's like masculine energy to me, this divine feminine energy represented by Queen of Cups, I feel like that's you guys with this truth here. I feel like we are having such a difficult time trusting our heart. Like we're really battling ourselves. It's like we want to heal. We want to heal this situation. We want to feel good about something, but there's so much we're not saying, so much we're afraid to feel. Like, can I trust this? A lot of mental anguish and worry for this person, for this masculine energy. But so much passion, so much passion. Hey. Friendship, bring to me friendship true, sharing laughter and understanding too. I feel like the best thing that can happen here is to bring friendship into the situation, like regardless of the outcome. And then we got knowledge. Let me connect above and below. Let the knowledge of ancestors flow. Trusting our intuition and like, as I said before, like knowing that no matter what happens, like you can trust yourself. Like this is all being done for you, not to you, to get you to a place where you know what is best for you. And then we've got sensuality, your freedom flowing from far away. I dance, I love, I laugh, I play. And I'm getting a couple different things here. This could be the passion of that relationship for sure, but it could also just be finding sensuality like in the everyday things, like stopping to smell the roses, dancing, loving, laughing, playing, touching, feeling, painting, like just very sensual, romantic things, experiencing life in like a really lush and beautiful way. Let's see if we can get some more information. This is like, it's almost like there's so much going on underneath the surface. It's like, I don't know. And then we have Harvest, which to me is usually a very auspicious card. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So this is a time of harvest. This is a time for you to reap. We've got harmony underneath it. This is your time to bring it in. But I feel like almost this fear of what's going on here is keeping you, I don't want to say keeping you, is distracting you from the harvest that you're supposed to be reaping right now. But here's the thing, you guys, this is just a stamp on current energy. So, yeah, like there's a need to create our own sense of stability. It's so important. I just getting like a sense of fear, like You know, there's options here. There's a lot of different options, and and it's like truth versus illusion. I feel like there's a lot of fear in April about choices we're going to have to make. Like, what is real? Like, what do I do? I don't feel like you trust yourself. I feel like there's some unworthiness here. I feel like with this 10 of Cups reversed, I feel like we don't believe that we deserve a happy ending. And we know what we want. We know what we're wishing for. But it's almost like, that'd be nice to have, but I can't actually have it. Yeah, I don't, it's really interesting. It's like, if you flipped all these cards around, it would be like soulmate energy, beautiful relationship, you know, love, marriage, like deep feelings, passion, like all of the things, friendship, sensuality, you know. But when those things are reversed, it's, to me, it just represents like all of this fear of, I can't trust this. So let me see, Spirit, what do I want to do here? Why do they feel they can't trust this? Pile 1. And we've got the Star card here, which is just like hope, being the star of your own show, the stars aligning. Got the Ace of Coins here, reversed. So I feel like, you know, there might be some money blockages here. We might be carrying we might be caring too much about money, like not being at a certain point, you know, before something good can come in. We've got the Sun card here, which is like all auspicious. And then we've got 8 of Cups, like 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 3, like this is never, like, I need to walk away. This is never going to work. This could never be fixed. We can never build anything. I feel like we need to be open to receiving, Pile 1. We need to be open to receiving good things in our life. We need to be open to the abundance, the harvest that's coming in for us, potential love, potential money. I mean, the Star card and the Sun card are 2 of my favorite cards in the deck. So let me get some more information. This has kind of been a challenging read, I'm not going to lie. Please let me know if this resonates, because times like these, I'm just like, what is going on? But hopefully it makes sense to you, Pile 1. All right, so Spirit for Pile 1, can I get some more information, more clarity, please? More clarity for my Pile 1s. What is going on? More information, please, Pile 1. We got Mora, she who hesitates, ponder, delay, confidence. So this is always a card to me about our worthiness. Okay. Hesitating. Then we've got she who knows, wisdom, clarity, resolution. Okay, so I feel like resolution's happening in the month of April, but it's freaking you out. And you just have to trust your inner wisdom, trust that inner intuition. Like, Spirit is saying, like, it's going to be okay. You're going to know what's going to happen. Like, you're going to know. There is resolution, clarity, like it's all coming for you. And just to trust yourself, trust your heart. There's such an I feel like there's lots of past hurt, past wounding that's all coming up around this. And honestly, I hate to say it, but it's all being done for you. Okay, like all of that stuff, like all of, like, This is a huge lesson in the month of April, to trust ourselves, to come from all the experiences that we've had as kids throughout, high school, college, like all of that, to get to this place where we are going to step into our power and trust our inner wisdom. It's going to be a very, very, very powerful moment. We've got she who prepares, zenith, formulates, strategize, devise. I feel like there's also something here about your career and really going for it in regard to your career. To not let this situation distract or put on hold what you're supposed to be doing with your purpose. She who forgives, remorse, guilt, forgiveness. So I feel like this is forgiveness of self. This is forgiveness of others. This might be a forgiveness of this other person, a forgiveness of us if we've gotten it wrong. Maybe we're going to get some truth or clarity that kind of shakes us to our core. I'm like, wow, I really, really got that wrong. Or, wow, I really, really need to forgive this person because, interesting. This is such an interesting reading. Because I don't feel like I'm getting specifics, which I hate. I feel like I am getting an energy of like all over the place. And it's interesting because I had this candle going at the very start and it just burned out like so quickly. And I actually took a picture of it and I'll try and insert it into the video. But I feel like things are going to be illuminated in a very fiery way, and you're just going to kind of know one way or the other. And you got to trust it, whichever way it flies. I don't feel like Spirit's like, I feel like you're here for answers, and we're not here to give you answers. We're here to tell you to trust your intuition. So annoying, I know. Okay, so let me see if I can get some kind of guidance. Can I get guidance for pile 1? Guidance for pile 1. Okay, so you've got, how do you want this to go? Okay, take the lead. Okay, there is definitely something about you creating your own stability. Okay, being a leader, the star of your own show, not going off of that path whatsoever. So step into that leadership, formulate, strategize, devise. Okay, find that balance within yourself and get to it in the month of April, you guys. This and that are true. Okay, so that to me is like the whole thing right here. Okay, so, and that's with this 2 here, to me, that's like all about duality, relationships, black and white, yin and yang, finding that balance. But, couples, with that 2 here, friendships, alliances, this and that are true. That means like, that there's duality here, that there's, I'm trying to think of an example. It's like politics or something. It's like, I can believe this and I can believe this. Like this and that are true. It doesn't mean it has to be, black or white. In politics, we like to lump, people into certain boxes. Like if you're a Republican, you have to be this, 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 and this. If you're a Democrat, you have to be this, 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 and that. And it's like, what if you're a little bit of everything? Like this and that can be true. So it's kind of like, I feel like there's going to be some wrongs and rights on both sides of this. And it's really just like a coming together of, how you want to show up to the situation, show up with balance and, in your power, to manifest a good outcome, to manifest that friendship back. But, your truth is not the only truth. Somebody else's truth also gets to exist and vice versa. So I'm, the guidance here is for both of you to kind of allow each other their version, their story, their history with it, with whatever situation that is that happened. And then we've got power, spirit. The miracles are endless. Okay, so I feel like, you know, with this 6 here, like the 6 is such a harmonizing, healing number. I feel like this is going to be healed, you guys. I feel like, you know, regardless of whether this is happily ever after or, you know, we're inviting mom back to Thanksgiving, like whatever that is for you, I feel like there's a beautiful outcome here. And even if like it's not in regard to this relationship, I feel like in your life, the miracles are endless. Like you being the star of your own show, you know, taking the lead. I feel like spirit has things ahead for you. And mostly, you know, I'm glad you're getting this resolution because we got to get back on track with our purpose. On the bottom, we've got watch your words, parrot spirit. So again, showing up in a way that is compassionate and that you know, there can be more than one truth to a situation. I'm actually going to read this one for you because I feel like it's really important. Okay. Are you feeling shaky because you have made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come. So follow the urging of your panther. Oops, that's panther spirit. Just kidding. That totally fit too. Maybe I was supposed to read that one. Okay. Are you aware of what you're saying to yourself and others? Parrot spirit shows up as a reminder to heed the words that flow from your mouth, your pen, and your keyboard. Be mindful of the beliefs you have internalized. Are they what you choose to believe? Are you communicating with integrity? Parrot spirit wants you to listen to what you say and your motives for saying it. Right speech is called for now, which means you're called to reflect on the beliefs that have been parroted by people so often that you simply accepted them unquestioningly. Journal about what you truly believe and wish to see in the world and in your life. Write words affirming what you value. Speak them aloud, expressing gratitude for what is just coming into being. Your voice has power, and you can change the conversation in your heart and in the world around you. Parrot represents the law of praise, so you are called to speak the truth and speak with love. So I feel like in regard to this leadership, you guys, I feel like words matter. I feel like you've got a significant calling in the month of April and you're stepping into something. And Spirit wants to make sure that you're doing it like really authentically and that we're really paying attention to the things that we say. And they want to make sure that you're doing it in alignment. So take that how that resonates. Man, I feel like this is all over the board. I'm a What else? Spirit for pile 1. What else? I feel like you're just being called to a higher standard than most, honestly. I feel like, you know, if you're presenting yourself on social media or like you've got a YouTube channel or Instagram or like any of those things, I feel like Spirit just wants you on task, like wants you showing up as your best self and to make sure that this fear is not bringing you down, to make sure that you are just showing up in alignment, showing up like, you know, on point in regard to all of this. We've got nature and listen. Okay, this is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. So, April, going to be an amazing month for you to get outside as you transition through all of this. Listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not just to what's being said, but what lies beneath the words. So for some of us, I feel like, and on the bottom of the deck, we got hope. Okay. So for some of us, I feel like this person might show up because there's so much fear and insecurity. They may not say exactly the things you want them to say. They may kind of be hiding a little bit out of fear of rejection, or out of fear of like showing too much emotion, or fear of wounding, being wounded, or sorry. And I feel like it's important for you to use your intuition here to really hear what they're saying rather than what they're actually saying, to hear what their soul is saying, their higher self is saying, rather than what they're actually saying. I just keep grabbing more cards because I'm like, maybe this will be more clear to me. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna Spirit for pile 1. What information? Pile 1. Your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you at your low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So I'm also kind of in a sense of there's going to be resolution here and clarity, but it might take a little bit. Okay, it might take a little bit of messiness before, the sunshine comes out. Spirit for pile 1. Reveal the peacock beauty. The peacock is stunning and graceful and proud display. You two are a great beauty. Within you resides a glorious being of light with an ability to create. Your intentions, decisions, and particularly your words, are becoming more powerful. Enjoy wise use of your creative power to express the beauty within you, asking for divine blessing upon your plans, projects, and words. You guys, you've got significant purpose here. Something about creative power, and whatever leadership you're stepping into, I think it's really important to be intentional and mindful about the words you use, but also asking those blessings from spirit, every step of the way. Hey guys, please help me to channel this message, for the highest good of all. Please help me to use the proper words to make sure that we're praying these prayers. Because you're more powerful than you know. And then the Book of Changes. Just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. So yeah, I definitely feel that energy of just what the fuck is happening? Where are the answers? What's the, there's just a lot of fear and crazy, not crazy, but imbalance, just confusion. I feel waterlogged, underwater. I'm just going to get a couple more cards, you guys, and then Spirit for pile 1. Don't hate, meditate. Yeah, definitely feeling a strong sense of meditation with this leadership. Getting clarity, answers. It's too many. Anything you can do to make sure you stay grounded during this time. Loved one in heaven. Interesting, because this said your loved one's in the spirit world, and this says loved one in heaven. So somebody's coming through for you on the other side, saying hey, we've got your back. You're not alone. The miracle of prayer. Okay, was just talking about praying. Okay, so make sure you're putting those prayers up to heaven. Count your blessings. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Okay? We can't manifest anything beautiful, any abundance, if we're operating. Sorry, you guys. Operating out of a lack mentality, okay? Let's get a crystal for you for the month. I really feel a desire and need to do this for you guys. Pile 1, like my heart goes out. It's just, but you've got this, you guys, you've got this. It's just kind of, it's like a transitional time. My pile 1s, what crystal would be helpful for them the month of April? What crystal? Pipestone, Catlinite, okay, your ancestors. Red stone is for root chakra, okay? So like that, when we're feeling unsafe, insecure, or not insecure, but where there's lack of security, okay, this connection with our ancestors is going to help immensely. We're also going to be able to channel that wisdom from our ancestors into whatever we're doing, into all this leadership and this use of words, and, you know, potentially public speaking, or, you know, however, like writing, like however that shows up for you. But this root chakra, it's really going to help you find that balance, that safety within yourself through this huge transition. Jade, good luck and opportunities. 3 is a number of creativity, okay? And then the heart chakra. So I feel like you know, beginning this new leadership, beginning all this creativity, as, you know, we talked about in that other Kuan Yin card. You're a very creative person, pile 1. So trust in the luck. Keep hopeful, even when you can't see the ending yet. Moonstone, moon cycles. The moon is very illusionary or illusionary. You know, things being hidden under the surface, using our intuition, making sure that we're using the moon cycles to manifest, like to think of our intentions at the new moon, to find out what didn't serve us during the full moon, to release those things in gratitude so that we can move forward into the new moon. This is also crown chakra. So any work you can do with like crown chakra energy to like help crack open that intuition, so that you can receive all those downloads from your ancestors. All right. And then finally, let's get some blessings. What blessings are coming for my pile 1s? What blessings for my pile 1s are coming in the month of April? What blessings for my pile 1s? There's just shit you're not supposed to know until you know it. And you're just going to have to go through it, you guys. Illumination. Yes, when the moon is not illuminated, okay? So things are going to be illuminated this month in April, okay? But it's kind of our choice how we show up to it, okay? Got success. Okay, so again, trust yourself. I've got trust and happiness. Okay, and there's 2 dolphins here, you guys. So I feel like this is just trusting the process. On the bottom, we've got fulfillment, and I just always feel like this is wish fulfillment, like 9 of Cups energy. Okay, so I feel like what you want to happen is going to happen. I mean, take it how it resonates for you, but I feel like this is a time of trusting, and I feel like this is a month of just uncertainty. Like you're getting into truth, you're getting into an understanding of everything that's going on, and it's really scary, and it's, you know, there's probably going to be some back and forth, and words are going to be exchanged. And in the meantime, you're stepping into your power. You want to make sure that, you know, the energy of confusion isn't going into this whole leadership, this new purpose that you have. So, you know, Spirit just kind of like wants you to like detach in that way, keep just going, and then just trust the situation, trust the duality of it. And there's something definitely about dolphins, you guys, because look up dolphin spirit for me. Because we had 2 dolphins here, and then we pulled the dolphin card as well. And that doesn't happen often. Okay, but they're happy little dolphins. Okay, dolphins are like the happiest. Okay, pile 1. So I think that's it. Let's get one last little nugget. Spirit for my pile 1s. So we've got illumination. Okay, so things are going to be illuminated for us, okay? We're in the dark right now. It's all very foggy, but the sun, I mean, we pulled the sunshine. On the other end of this, we've got, these dolphins and the sunshine and the, beautiful water. But we've got success here. We've got trust here. Okay. So for some of you, I might even see like beach in your future. Wow. I can guide and lead others wisely and with love. So something's going on for you, pile one, in regard to leadership, in regard to like this purpose. And I'm really intrigued what it is, what it all is. But yeah, that's the crazy ass reading I have for you this month, pile one. I hope it resonated. I hope some of it was helpful. And I'll see you all in the next video. Love and light. Take care. Bye. Hey, pile number 2, if you chose this rainbow aura quartz, this is your reading for April. Let's see what card you got. Ooh, leadership. Leadership. That's interesting. It came out in pile 1. Not the same card, but this idea of leadership. Stag spirit in a different deck. So if you felt drawn to pile 1, maybe that is a pile you should also watch. So there's a sense of leadership here, but also a sense of creativity. For some of us, this is speaking our truth, speaking up, stepping up into our own personal power in regard to like our daily lives, but also I feel like in regard to our purpose, leading from a really secure and beautiful place, a real strong sense of ourselves. Stepping into our intuition here, trusting our intuition to be the light. It's kind of like a shaking up, like an awakening of our own personal power and strength and divinity. Like I feel like it's a wake up, like I feel like for some of us we've been in leadership positions, but I feel like this is like a coming alive, like really understanding the purpose behind that and wanting it to be more than just like a position of leadership, but like the purpose of actually leading and what that means and what you can accomplish as a leader, what people can accomplish together. Interesting. Okay, so we're going to start there, and then we're going to get some, sorry, not these ones. These ones? I don't remember what I did in the last reading. Let's do these first. Okay. All right, Spirit, for pile 2, more in regard to April. What is going on in April? More information for April. Firm foundation. Okay. Definitely something about your own personal power, your own personal strength, like a resilience, a grounded, like just, with this, like these red little, you may not be able to see them, but red little sparklies. And then we've got this root chakra, this firm foundation energy. 4s represent stability. There's something about like being our authentic, true, purposeful selves. Got the waiting game and crown chakra. Okay, so definitely something about our intuition here. We're going to find out what this waiting game is in regard to. On the bottom of the deck, we've got heartache and loss, Emperor energy. So yeah, like I feel like we're stepping really like into a sense of our, like being the boss of our own show. We've got another 4 here, that represents stability. So we're kind of really stepping into our strength, into a sense of like personal sovereignty, like we're not letting anybody distract us from who we are. It's like you're kind of remembering you're a queen or a king, or like remembering your power, remembering your personal authority, like you are ruling over your own life in the month of April. And we are tapping into our intuition in a very real way. You know, so crown chakra is all about like communication with the divine, communication with our guides and angels. I feel like you're going to be receiving a lot of downloads. And out of those downloads, that like communication from spirit, I feel like you're going to start speaking things differently, which is really cool. And whatever this heartache and loss is, I feel like that's all going to start changing. We're going to start healing these things. I'm really intrigued what this waiting game is. So yeah, let's get more info here. Spirit for my pile twos. What specifically is going on for my pile twos? My pile twos. Okay, what is going on for my pile twos? Month of April. I feel like this is very similar to pile one. Like so similar. And that was such like a clusterfuck pile. So in the last reading, so there's a situation that we wanted clarity about in regard to a relationship, and kind of feeling like we don't have all the answers to everything, and you know, not trusting our intuition with, you know, what was going to happen. Something we have a lot of passion about, but just like a fear that this is an imitation relationship. And you know, it's interesting, in the last pile it was also about leadership. It was like you know, trust, have faith, have hope, but in the meantime, like, get into this leadership. And it's coming out again, which is just crazy. Like, what is this energy? Let me see. Why is the waiting game here? Why is the waiting game here? Clarification on the waiting game. Oh my God. All right, so you could probably watch pile one for sure. I feel like there's a lot of fear about the outcome of a situation. A lot of fear of the about an outcome of a situation. It's something that we want, and we want to move forward and progress slowly, steadily, but there's so much fear. It's like, am I making the right decision? Is this, you know, good decision? Is this, you know, it's just, this is Two of Swords energy, and then we've got Two of Swords here again. I feel like we're being asked to trust our intuition, trust what we're manifesting, to manifest from a place of hopefulness and positivity than from a place of fear. And I feel like, you know, deep down, we know, like with the Sun card here, it's just so weird. It's coming out again. Right now we might just actually be like stalking a person rather than taking action on something, because we're so fearful. There's definitely something about like building our money and working on our own foundation, coming out of like a negative cycle, feeling like we need to protect ourselves. There's a lot of energy, and I swear to God, like the first pile was such a clusterfuck. It was like hard to read, and I feel like this is also kind of all over the place. It's like it's also a very convoluted energy to me. Okay. Let's see. Let's get more information. Spirit, can I get something different than the first pile? What do you have for my pile twos? Okay, what do you have for my pile twos here? Month of April. More on. Okay, we've got harmony. As I create, I will share harmony divine with love and care. Did I say something about creativity here? Or was that may have been the first pile. I feel like creativity is going to be important for you. But also when this card comes out, I feel like it's to make sure that we're manifesting from a place of harmony, from a place of love, compassion, being able to see another person's side, being open to healing, you know, knowing that you want a positive outcome. I feel like we're afraid that we're going to have to battle. We're afraid of rejection. We're afraid of, you know, a lot of like deep inner wounding. It's kind of like triggered all of this. And then we've got magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know, magic secrets to me now show. And I feel like you're really stepping up into a very highly intuitive time. I feel like you're really beginning to transform in the month of April. I feel like this is a significant new start for you in regard to your intuition, in regard to communicating with spirit, being a little bit more open maybe to, you know, receiving downloads or kind of opening up to a different form of spirituality. You know, with this Knight of Pentacles here, you could be somebody that is more rational, more logical. And so like with all of this going on, you know, something that doesn't make sense to your logical mind, it might feel like a clusterfuck of just like what is happening. And I feel like the more you tap into your intuition and these magical powers and these abilities and communicate with spirit, the more you're going to be able to sense things. Which, you know, can be really scary and weird and like, what is happening? Like just a big question mark, which is how like the whole first pile felt. Spirit, what else do you have? Pile 2, month of April. Anything else? Pile 2, month of April. Beauty. I have a form which is divine. I allow what is within to shine. Okay, again with that leadership, but also, and we've got another 4. Okay, stability, being okay in your own skin, seeing your own self-worth, seeing yourself as beautiful, not just, you know, certain parts of you, but like all of you. Seeing the, you know, your history, the mistakes, the shadow aspects, the light aspects, seeing all of it, wholly and completely seeing yourself as beautiful and worthy. Strong sense of like a need for self-care and self-love. Believing in the worthiness. I feel like for this pile, it's a believing in the worthiness of ourselves, that we deserve good things to happen to us. On the bottom of the deck, good cheer, with kind heart and humor free, make good cheer rule, so mote it be. And I feel like this is just kind of like bringing a sense of playfulness to the whole situation and to your life in general, kind of like shaking off the heaviness of everything. and kind of just like enjoying the journey of it all. Yeah. Okay, Spirit pile 2. Actually, let me do these first. I lied. Let me do these first. Can I get some more information on this situation? Because I feel like it's just kind of a big clusterfuck. Okay. Oops. So I feel like there's a situation we've been waiting on here. I feel like there's a situation that we want to rush in on with this Knight of Swords, but with it reversed and with it mixed with this Three of Swords, I feel like there's some heart hurt here. There's some wounding here that happened. There's an instability with this Empress energy, this divine feminine energy. And I feel like in the past, like maybe we passed on an opportunity with this Four of Cups here. And again, with the Page of Swords. So I feel, okay, so I feel like there's an opportunity that we passed on in the past. And I feel like that's because we were dealing with emotional pain, dealing with situations in our life. I feel like maybe whatever the situation was also was very painful, but it created like, we wanted to have some balance first before we came back. And there is like, potential offer of love here. But in the meantime, I feel like with this Page of Swords, this can represent like kind of stalker energy. Watching social media, just kind of being really not moving forward, but like being very observant of a person's life. We've kind of been like in this time out energy, just not moving forward, no communication, just very stuck. Yeah, but like underneath this, we've got Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Wands, King of Cups, Three of Cups. We've got like a lot of beautiful energy underneath all of this. So like Six of Wands is a card of victory and celebration. Ace of Cups is like, my cup runneth over, like this beautiful, love. It's like the ultimate love card. Page of Wands, like new beginnings in regard to inspiration, passion. King of Cups is, someone that really knows their feelings and can show up in a really healthy emotional way and not be afraid to share their vulnerabilities and intimacy. So I feel like it's almost like right now, and for the month of April, it all feels like a bit of a mess, but like underneath the mess, things are solid and golden and beautiful. It's just kind of trusting the process to get there. So let me move to Spirit for pile 2. So we've got Revenge. Ooh, out comes Justice. Justice also came out in the last pile. And then we've got She Who Regrets. Battle, Victory, Bitterness. So I feel like between these two cards, there is something you've really gone through. And I think, was it this pile or the last one? Some big ending that has happened previously in your life where, I'm getting a sense, it's like, honestly, it doesn't matter. The energy is a need to protect ourselves, like a fighter mentality. Like, I need to protect myself. I have been through it. I've seen some things. I have to win at all costs because I am like, this is the only way I can show up right now. I feel like you want justice for all that you've been through. And I feel like you may have had to resort to, wow, yeah, this is a lot of fighter energy. This is like, don't come at me. You will lose energy. There's a lot you've had to fight for a lot you've had to fight for. And in some regard, it may not have been in the best way, honestly. You may have, she regrets, battle, victory, bitterness. It's kind of like standing on your pile of skulls after you've won the victory, it's victory, but, like at war, but people die. So it's like, there's been some casualties here. You've had to like really fight for yourself, and maybe sometimes not in the best or most fair ways, and I'm not here to judge that. I just feel like that energy is coming out a little bit. She who resists, justified, resistant, fearless. I feel like you kind of have had to kind of be the justice, the avenger of your own life, almost. Like, I'm not fucking doing this anymore. Like, come out swinging. Anything else here, Spirit, for April? She who persists, perspective, defiant, persistent. I feel like you know what you want and you're like going for it. That's too many. There's so much fight here. So much fight and like determination and like self-protection. You guys have really been through it. She who remains. Damn. Pile 2. Woo. And you're full of secrets. Like, what do they say in Mean Girls? Like, her hair is full of secrets. Pile 2, you are on your like Ice Queen throne. Like, you are, this is like powerful devotion, true worth, like she who remains. It's like you have had to fight for a voice, fight for who you are, fight for a new sense of self, fight for your own power. It's like, you don't give a fuck that you're in the middle of the winter, like, people are like dying and they're cold, and you're just like, I'm fucking here. I've made it a nice warm house for myself. But like in a strong, resilient way. Like, you just know who you are. This is like Queen of Swords energy to me. You know who you are. You're not afraid to speak your truth. You are sitting pretty however you want to right now on your throne. And you're discovering your true worth. Okay. And then we've got she who whispers, secrets, confessions, confidant. So there's some things, I feel like there's so much you're keeping close to the vest. So much. Well, that is different from pile 1. So that makes me feel like I'm not the world's worst reader. Let's see. Let's do some of these. Let's get you some guidance, because this is guidance for pile 4, or geez, pile 2. Guidance for pile 2. Okay, Spirit, guidance for pile 2. Tend to the small things. Again, another 4. Okay, so whatever you need to do to create your stability, okay, take baby steps, but you can do it. I feel like because of all that fight, because of all of that, like you've been through, like the wounding, the war, the like, whew, treat yourself kindly, treat yourself gently, like, like I just like getting a sense of like going out for battle and, slicing, dicing, and, coming back home to your house and like making a nice cup of tea. Like, take some care, like take care of yourself, pamper yourself, love yourself, be peace. Okay. Be at peace. I feel like Spirit's saying like, we don't need to be so protective. Okay, like it's okay to show up into the world not being such a warrior. We can show up in a peaceful manner as well. There's strength and fight and peacefulness, as well as in, machetes and gunfire. But tend to the small things, like Dot your I's, cross your T's, take really good care of yourself, nurture yourself, like slow down, pay your bills, like just do the little things so that we're not so overwhelmed by all that's going on right now. Because it feels like a lot. I'm not going to lie. Anything you can do to be creative would be really, really helpful. Clear out the clutter. Like I'm getting so many messages. Clear out the clutter of your life, of your heart. Like, there's so much you've been through, and I can just feel it. There's something about like your power. Like now that you're sitting on this throne, now that you've like done the things, now that you have spoken the hard truths, all of those things, like it's time to like shake off that old energy and to step into to the new you. Okay, to release the the guilt, the remorse, the regret, all of those things, and kind of clear out the clutter of your heart, of your mind, your body, your soul. And then we've got Elephant Spirit reverse. So I'm going to actually read this one. If I can find the book. Okay. Are you feeling uncomfortable with a tradition, custom, or familiar behavior that no longer fits who you are? Do you wish the past could be erased so it could no longer cause you a moment's pain? Elephant Spirit is here to encourage you to write a different story and alter the traditions in ways that acknowledge that we all evolve, for transformation is our nature. Elephant Spirit calls you to not be selective in your memory, because ignoring the good or the bad will prevent you from growing your wisdom and strength. Build on the best of the past, learn from the worst, and walk into the future with dignity, accompanied by Elephant Spirit, who remembers the truth and honors your strength and wisdom. So you guys, I feel like this is just about forgiving ourselves, honoring the mess of life, honoring, the shadow and light aspects of ourselves, to let go of what no longer serves us, but to also learn from the past in a way that is healing and wise, that we don't have to beat ourselves up for everything, to trust. I really admire your strength, Pile 2. Your strength in your fight. Because I have a feeling like you've really seen some things in your life. And Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So you might be a person that tends to overgive, okay, in regard to relationships. Maybe you show up for family, romantic partnerships where you're the one kind of always giving and everybody else is always taking. It's really important for you to understand that, that pattern, so that we don't repeat that pattern. There has to be equal give and take. And then we have ancestral wisdom, and this came out in the last pile too. We are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We ask you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. So I feel like part of those, crown chakra downloads are going to be ancestral wisdom. Spirit, anything else for pile 2? And that might be like a little bit outside your box in regard to like what you're used to, but you know, have a little conversation with your guides and angels and just kind of see what comes up. If it feels crazy, you know, you can use the word God or Jesus or like whatever feels familiar, but also just say like, hey, I want to tap into this ancestral stuff. A father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, and that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. So it's really interesting. I get this card for lots of reasons. Sometimes if this is a crossed over loved one and the father's coming through. So for some of you, I feel like if you had a father pass, that they're, you know, coming through and saying like, hey, I'm watching out for you. Don't you worry. But I also feel like for some, like whenever I get this card or a mother's love, sometimes it's a really estranged relationship. And sometimes those they're like your mother or father's higher self comes through and says like, hey, on the other side, where I'm not a complete douchebag or a psychopath, I'm so proud of you because I've been put in your life for a reason. I've been put in your life to teach you how to, as a signpost, you know, to teach you your own truth, to get you to step into your own power. And as the higher self, you know, as they're the highest versions of themselves on the other side, you know, they're so proud of the work that you've done. So know that, you know, for some of you, you know, your father's energy is coming through. Usually when a parent's energy comes through like that, if it's crossed over, I usually get really emotional and I'm not. So I kind of feel like this is, maybe you haven't had love from your father in this lifetime, like in a way that has been significant. And that candle just went out, which is interesting. That maybe this is kind of like part of your, you know, inner wounding, like deep inner wounding, not feeling like the love and acceptance from a parent. So, I mean, take it how it resonates, you guys. But for some of us, I feel like somebody's father's higher self is coming through to say that they're really proud of you, even though they can't say that on earth because otherwise you wouldn't be able to learn these lessons. Choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. So again, trusting your intuition, to trust, you know, to sit on your throne and trust your own personal power, the doorway of your soul, your heart, rather than listening to other people or to kind of like mindlessly go through the world. Yeah. So there are choices to make. Trust that you have the inner wisdom and the intuition to know what's right for you. And then we have Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Okay, so whenever this card comes out, it always signifies like cuddling with a pet, letting those little fuckers snuggle us and heal us, and kind of like their warmth and their, you know, their fur and their gentleness, you know, to really love our pets and, you know, allow them to be little healers for us. And also I get, you know, if there's, you know, messages from spirit, like they may be communicating to you through the animal kingdom, through the animal world. If you continuously see, you know, a certain bird outside, or, you know, spiders invade your house, or, you know, a billboard with a giant tiger on it, like something that feels really big, you know, meaningful, then most likely there's a message there. And then I highly recommend, you know, you Googling the spiritual meaning of that animal, because usually there's deeper messages there. Let's get a crystal to see like what crystal would be good for you this month. What crystal would be good for pile 2 for the month of April? Seraphonite, honesty, for the heart and third eye chakras. Trusting your intuition here, okay? Like really being honest with yourself about what is real, about what truth is. And then we have, wow, you guys, heart chakra, heart chakra. Peridot, okay, which is, or maybe it's peridot, I don't know. I'm French, peridot sounds prettier. Teaching, okay, so again, that leadership, there's something about teaching, speaking your truth, definitely some heart chakra activation opening happening in April. I highly recommend any like heart chakra YouTube videos that you can do to like help heal and all of that good stuff. There's a bunch of them on YouTube. But this is a card, you know, for teachers of like teaching our truth and speaking, but doing it from like a heart-centered place. I definitely feel like that's part of that leadership card. And then we've got tourmaline for smudging or smoke cleansing. I feel like all you've been through, feel like you've got some really interesting energy around you. Tourmaline is a return to sender stone. So it's a stone of psychic protection. So when you feel like you're underwater, when you just feel kind of like attacked, energy can affect us. And for some, it's just kind of being in a negative state or around negative people, which is, you know, why we might need something like tourmaline. But for some, it can also be like direct psychic attack. If you're around people right now that are highly manipulative, you know, vapid people at the water cooler, if you're in settings where, you know, people are just, I don't know, gross, you know, not good people, or if you're in an environment, like a work environment that isn't positive, something like tourmaline, like any black stone, but tourmaline's a great one, would be really good for you to keep on you. And or at the end of the day, buy some sage, cleanse yourself. Okay. If that feels weird to you, just, you know, remember like every world religion practically has some kind of smoke cleansing, some kind of, you know, it's a beautiful energetic act, and it will help protect you. And we've got another 4 here. It'll help, and another 4. It'll help protect you from anybody that's got it out for you. I mean, with all that you've battled, you're going to have some enemies. Okay. So you're going to want to have some kind of psychic protection. So I highly recommend like sage, or grab a little piece of tourmaline, and they're super cheap online, and have that with you, like in your pocket, like all day long. There's definitely a need to protect yourself here psychically. And or another option is to just surround yourself every morning when you get up, pray, you know, guides and angels, Jesus, who, you know, whoever God is for you, whatever you feel comfortable with, please protect me as I go about my day. I surround myself in healing white light. Imagine yourself enveloped in white light, and you know, thank you so much for this psychic protection. Thank you so much for this spiritual protection. Okay. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got Iolite, family, third eye chakra. Again, like so much intuition happening. Yeah, I mean, Iolite is like spending time with family, loved ones. If there's, you know, brokenness here in regard to family, this will also help heal things, help you feel whole and complete in regard to a situation. Do I have this? I don't think, oh, I do. Let me actually read that one. Family is the most important thing in life. This doesn't necessarily relate to your blood biological family. It could be your adopted family, your friends, your pets, or your partner's family. Whoever your family is, you need to take some time out today to reconnect with them. You may like to call, email, send a text message, or even visit them in person. Iolite brings the message that you are not alone. Try not to isolate yourself. Reconnect with the important people in your life. Express your true self and let your family members see who you really are. Don't be afraid to let yourself be seen. You are great just the way you are. If you need to heal some issues with your family, please know that your spirit guides are with you at this time, helping you through this process. Also know that you are only responsible for your own actions. You can't take on board anybody else's mistakes or guilt. Try not to let other people's opinions or actions affect you. Look at the situation from a different viewpoint so you can take positive control back in your life and move forwards. Okay, you guys. All right, so that was a lot. Let's get some blessings. Oh, I forgot. Let's do Kuan Yin, and then we'll get some blessings. And then I gotta move on. Okay, for my pile twos. Spirit for my pile twos. Oh my God. You guys, these exact two came out in the last one. Crazy. It's almost like I'm reading two different people, like two different versions of the story. It's crazy. This shit is so crazy. Okay. Reveal the peacock beauty. The peacock is stunning and graceful and proud display. You too are a great beauty. Within you resides a glorious being of light with an ability to create. Your intentions, decisions, and particularly your words are becoming more powerful. Enjoy wise use of your creative power to express the beauty within you, asking for divine blessing upon your plans, projects, and words. So like pile one, you have a purpose, some leadership, some speaking, something that's very creative, that we are manifesting, that we are stepping into. So trust it, know that you are worthy of it, and don't forget to, ask for blessings in regard to it, and enjoy the journey of it all. Also be aware of the words that you use. And then, just like a beautiful but unusual melody, the divine plan is unfolding through your life, although it isn't always predictable. Kuan Yin is guiding you in the right direction. Even if you do not fully understand what is happening in your life right now, allow Kuan Yin to bless you with trust in the unfolding of your own divine path. Yeah, like all of this is like a clusterfuck of what is going on. Like I feel that energy. I felt it in pile one too. But know that it is all, like, there's so much going on underneath the surface, so much that you don't know. You're on the right path. This is all divine timing. To trust the craziness of it. Trust that Spirit's got your back. Okay, I know, easier said than done, but that is the goal. Let's see what blessings are coming in. Something that feels light and airy. Let's get some blessings for my pile twos. What blessings are coming in for my pile twos? Okay, we've got blessings. So they don't want to know. They don't want to tell you what blessings they are, but there's blessings, okay? And I feel like one of those blessings is sense of self-worth, okay? Just like loving yourself. I feel like there's lots of different blessings coming in, but I feel like one is just a strong sense of self, of your determination, your confidence, okay? Confidence is coming. Leadership, again, you guys. Embracing. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got Gateway. Very magical card. And I want to... leadership is pretty self-explanatory. You definitely have purpose here, you guys. You definitely have a lot of purpose. Let's see what embracing is, though. Embracing. Sometimes life overflows with emotions, which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be of great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing, or not flowing at all. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times that seem murky, for your inner floodplains are being replenished, and as a result, there will be great spiritual and physical expansion. Embrace all your emotions. When you do so, greater prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. Okay, I feel like because of all that battling, it's like a war veteran coming back and like just shutting down. Okay, we want to make sure to open up our heart, to just like crack it open and like, fearlessly, bravely, like feel the feelings, even if it's really hard and we have to be vulnerable. Okay, and then Gateway. Magic is afoot. How exciting. Wondrous events are unfolding. Profound revelations and inner illuminations are close at hand. It is now much easier to manifest your dreams. This is an excellent time to take action on your visions for your future. A small amount of action now will generate much bigger results. Gateways to spirit are opening, and there are places where the veil is especially thin. Fairies and elves are supporting you. Wonders are blossoming in your life. Watch for them. Open your heart to hallowed, holy, magical energy. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Yeah, you guys just got to trust, because so much good is coming. So much good. Okay. I feel a strong sense of overwhelm, but you guys have done a lot of work, and I feel the need to say I'm really proud of you. Okay, so last little nugget here for my pile twos. I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. Okay, like again, going with that flow of all that's happening. I am curious about my true nature. I seek to understand myself. Yeah, I feel like you're getting to know yourself, like after the war. You know, it's like, who am I now? Like, let me sit here with my cup of tea. Let me wash all this blood off and see who I am. I teach people how to treat me. Get a strong sense of that for this pile. Knowing your worth and really, you know, again, being that sovereign on your own throne. All right, pile two. What an incredible April. Sending you so much love and light. I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe and all the things. I'd be so grateful. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye. Hey, pile number 3, if you chose the Septarian Quartz, this is your reading for April. First card out, Hummingbird Joy. Well, that's auspicious. With this 22 here, that's a visionary number for me. That is number of leaders, builders, people that are building something. So yeah, I'm excited to see what else comes out here for my pile 3s. Spirit for pile 3. What is going on for pile 3? Foundations and achievements. Beautiful. Firm foundation. So many 4s coming out in this reading. Dang. Accelerated motion and root chakra. See if you can all see those. On the bottom of the deck, we have Stand Your Ground. Okay, so definitely something about creating our own stability, creating our own foundation. Oh my gosh, we've got 444. So definitely look up 444. Spirit obviously is communicating through numbers. But yeah, like a strong sense of stability, like being on our own 2 feet. We've got, and this is all being done for our safety and security. Okay, I feel like our inner children, like healing our inner children, that need for safety and security. We've got firm foundation with this 4 here. 4s represent stability, and then we've got base chakra energy, which is all about safety, security, like feeling content and comfortable and safe on our own and our own personal freedom. And we've got accelerated motion, which, you know, is 8 of Wands energy. So things happening very quickly. If you're waiting on communication, potential travel. So we're going to take this, how this resonates right now. And then we've got Stand Your Ground on the bottom. So I feel like as we transition into this sense of stability, that we are, you know, people may question, like, what are you doing? What's going on? Like, why are you acting this way? What do you know? And this is a time for you to just kind of be resolute in what you believe for yourself and for your own intuition. Okay, to trust your intuition wholly, completely, implicitly. But let's get deeper. Oh, that's going to fall over. Okay, so Spirit for my pile 3s. Yeah, you're really creating a beautiful foundation for yourself, like a just a sense of where in the past we may have needed to like control a situation, and now we're kind of releasing that control, and we're just, because we we've just got it. You know, we've already got the foundation in place. Spirit, from my pile 3s, what's going on? Can I get clarification? So I just feel like a strong sense of us stepping into our own power in the month of April. Okay, so like, you know, this King of Wands energy, I feel like this is your energy. I feel like we are newly inspired. We are passionate. We are determined. We are creating a life for ourselves. We are stepping into our power. We, you know, this is kind of like CEO energy, like boss energy, you know, work-life balance, a lot of fun, playfulness. And I feel like, you know, in the past, we have really had to protect ourselves. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, we've got this a 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy. Stepping into our power, like our own individuality, our personal freedom, our independence, all through financial, like being financially independent, you know, having a luxurious lifestyle, being able to pay our bills, being able to travel, all of the things. Beautiful independence here. Okay, and that is what the month of April is representing for us. In the past, I feel like, you know, we felt isolated. We felt, you know, like a need to self-protect. We felt like we've always been like battling. And now we're finally creating this beautiful home life for ourselves. We're creating this sense of balance, stability, where others haven't wanted to work with us and haven't wanted to build with us. You know, there's not a need to like protect ourselves anymore. It's just like a really beautiful coming into our own power, not allowing, you know, anyone to pull the rug out from under us because it's our fucking rug. They're not allowed to touch it, you know? Yeah, I feel like, you know, in the past we were given certain opportunities that we just passed on, like we weren't manifesting, just kind of in a darker place. But I feel like for the month of April, we're really kind of just shaking off that energy and stepping into our own, which is like really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Let's get some more information. Yeah, I feel like this is a pile that's kind of been through some things where we haven't been able to take opportunities before this because we didn't feel safe and secure enough in ourselves. Like we really, there's been a lot of wounding that has happened. Abundance, you guys. Beautiful month of April for you. Goddess of abundance, divine. Let me thrive. Let fortune be mine. Okay, I sense like a lot of money here. Spirit for pile number 3. We've got letting go. Yeah, I feel like this is letting go of an old version of ourselves, an old way of life, all of the struggle of the past, the hurt. I feel like there's significant healing here. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Okay, and I want you to trust that. I feel like it's kind of like old pattern, old history to feel like, is this too good to be true? Okay, Spirit's like, trust it, okay? Old is gone. This is the new. We are stepping into a beautiful new beginning here. We've got wisdom. Beautiful. On a Wednesday with a waxing moon, let wisdom come and be renewed. Okay, this is like, you're really trusting your intuition now. You're really just kind of like honing in on a strong sense of who you are. That owl wisdom, seeing things from a different perspective, being able to see in the dark, you know, having sight, having the sight to know through your intuition, like what the next steps are and to like trust it. And then finally energy. Yeah, which is exactly that King of Wands energy. Absolutely. A light inside my fire divine energy, fill me, make me shine. Yes, 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 yes. I love it, pile 3. Beautiful energy. And then, oh my gosh, on the back of the deck, victory. I shall celebrate and I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. You Guys, this is so exciting. For my pile threes, what else, Spirit? What else is going on here? Yeah, this is such a clear, distinct read. The past two piles have been like a clusterfuck. Okay, we got She Who Divines, Future Choice, Judgment. Yeah, this is like, I'll quick see what else comes out. Yeah. So you guys are just like really taking care of yourselves. Okay, like you've earned this. You've been through some things, you've seen some things. You've done this stuff right, you guys. And Spirit just really wants to honor that and acknowledge it. I feel like you're really stepping into a sense of your spiritual power, your psychic abilities. I feel like this is a spiritual up-leveling. I feel like you've been up-leveling. And now we are just kind of reacting from a place of enlightenment almost. Just kind of like knowing how to flow through the challenges of life. You've absolutely had to like fight for your life and fight for justice and fight for all that you've been through. And it's really freaking remarkable and commendable. So great job, pile three. We've also got She Who Forgives. And I feel like this is, forgiveness of ourselves, forgiveness of others, forgiveness for the past choices that we've made, things that we really like to beat ourselves up about. Spirit's like, let it go. Okay, remember, we're letting go in April. Okay, shake off the old. She Who Hesitates, Ponder, Delay, Confidence. So I feel like that's that old inner wounding, that old habit of, is this too good to be true? Am I worthy of this? Like, is there really safety and security and stability here? I feel like for some of you, you may not have had like such a, easy go of it, throughout your life. The fact that you're able to create your own stability on your own now is like a big fucking deal. And Spirit wants you to really honor that and to like own it and to know that you're worthy of it. It's beautiful. There's no reason to be, there's every reason to be confident right now in who you are, because you've been taking the time throughout all of this to, have self-care and to take, to wrap yourself up lusciously, metaphorically, literally, in a way that is beautiful and makes you feel good. You've taken care of yourself. You've honored yourself. And for that, you're going to be blessed. Absolutely. Which is freaking awesome. I'm really so proud, pile three. Spirit, what else for my pile threes? What else for pile three? Any guidance? Okay, life is speeding up, antelope energy. And then on the bottom, koi fish spirit, there's always enough. Okay, so that's an end of a cycle for you. This idea of like not being able to have enough. Is this going to be enough? Am I going to be okay? Okay, you are enough, and the life you're creating for yourself is enough. Okay, koi fish spirit. I'm going to read these guys because they came out backwards. Reversed. So porcupine spirit reversed. Are you feeling prickly and defensive lately and assuming you will be hurt before you have seen any sign that such a reaction is called for? Perhaps an old sense of guilt and shame is causing you to be cynical and wary when you are meant to be open and curious. Self-protection is a good thing, but you may be protecting yourself from something that will not actually harm you, but instead will bring you abundance, happiness, and love. Remember your innocence, and you will see what you've been overlooking. Porcupine quills are filled with air, allowing a porcupine to float in water. Now is the time to let your innocent nature keep you buoyant. Okay, so this is really just about letting things be as they are. like not protecting ourselves, not being like self-protective in a way that is too much, to kind of go out into the world without our quills out, just like kind of open-handed, open-hearted, and kind of trust that goodness is coming for us. And 33, Horse Spirit. I love this card. So it's like you've got all these good things coming, and then like this is just the fear that's coming up. Okay, there's nothing bad here. It's just Spirit speaking to your fears so that you can kind of be aware of them. I feel like. Are you feeling stuck? Has your spirit been broken by challenges you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. Whatever your choices right now, they can lead you to exhilarating freedom. So trust the guidance of Spirit. Horse Spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being too much on your high horse, unwilling to come down to earth and join the herd that wants to support you. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. It's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and prance with others just for the fun of it. So just releasing control, releasing control, like the need to control, potentially even maybe a little manipulation of others, and instead to just kind of like flow and allow people to be who they are. And just, to trust in this idea of freedom and allowing it to be yours, and to not just like, to know that you're no longer fenced in, that you're no longer trapped. Okay. And then we've got 33, 44. So, and we had 22. So I feel like this is a very special and potent time for you guys. I feel like Spirit is really honoring all of the work that you've done, all the healing you've done. Holy crap. So they just want you to honor it as well, like how far you've come in this journey. And then Panther Spirit reversed. Are you feeling shaky because you've made a bold move and have not yet seen confirmation that everything is going to work out? Or is fear holding you back? Are you afraid to act until all risk of failure has been removed? The moment when there is no risk whatsoever will never come, so follow the urging of your Panther Spirit within and look your fear in the eye. Have you ever heard the famous line, "The only thing we have to fear is fear itself"? Stare down your fear and it will retreat and make way for your courage to fill you head to toe. Perhaps you are afraid you can't trust the power that is rising in you, and you fear the qualities you will find within when you look deeply at why you resist the challenge before you. Every part of you, no matter how dark it may seem, has a light quality, so be bold and face it. Own the light and make peace with your shadow. Spirit trusts you, so be brave and trust yourself. Beautiful. Oh, I love all of this, you guys. You've got nothing to fear here. Spirit has your back, and you've done so much work on yourself. You're incredibly powerful, and Spirit just doesn't want you to forget it. It's like you've done all this work, to make yourself more and more powerful, and it's like now you've got all these cards to play, so play them. And then we've got Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. This is just to put a stamp on the fact that things are moving again. That like 8 of Wands, accelerated motion energy, really exciting and fantastic. My pile of 3s. Oh, that's a lot. I'll do this quick. Peaceful Warrior. Yeah, there's a couple times it's like battling well, like showing up compassionately. So maybe I think like with all that self-protection that need to have always had to protect ourselves, we don't need to do that anymore. So we get to just show up compassionately and trust that people have our best interests at heart, and that they're not here to screw us over, to tell us how to live our lives, or, to be hurtful, that they're actually coming from a place of love and peace and harmony. I feel like just operating from that place, trusting your guides and angels to give you the intuitive downloads to know what is trustworthy and what is not, and ultimately just like having that lead to peace and harmony in your life. Focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me focus on my priorities. Okay. So where are we just kind of like spending our day in fear and letting hours pass us by? And how can we better utilize that time in a productive way so that we are focusing on our priorities and moving forward and in our purpose? And then finally, trust your vibes. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. Okay, you guys, trust yourselves. You're trustworthy because you're manifesting miracles on the bottom of this deck. Thank you, Orion, for manifesting your miracles in my world. This is, beautifully intuitive. Your little, with all those master numbers, 22, 33, 44, like you guys have some spark. You have some talent, some gifts. Okay, you're master manifestors. So trust this, trust that it's now your time, is what I want to say in the month of April. Okay, let's see what Kuan Yin has to say. It's kind of a weird way to do that. Okay, Spirit. My pot. Woo. Okay. Pile 3. Ivory Swan Goddess. The Ivory Swan Goddess affirms your spiritual grace and purity. The purity of your inner light never fades and cannot be tainted. Release stories of guilt, shame, judgment, or fear that you are not enough in any way, so that you may realize your divine beauty. Be more of yourself and shine your loving divine light in the world. Beautiful. And then we've got Mother of Mercy. Dispensations of mercy come when we are without recourse, ending a cycle of manipulation, unkindness, or unconsciousness. This spiritual assistance is offered to you now from a place of loving respect, kindness, and great spiritual power. Blessings to Kuan Yin, Mother of Mercy, who watches over us with attentive love and care for our spiritual progress. Okay, so there's so much like any combativeness or, things with like recourse, manipulation, like where we have not shown up as our best selves. Okay, like allow yourself some mercy and grace because Spirit's allowing that for you. Okay, so just kind of like relax the need to like beat yourself up for your humanity. Okay, it's all, we all have humanity because we are all human. So don't forget that about ourselves. Pile 3 is self-sabotage. When you learn to, such a strong sense of things are going so well, like what's going to happen, just kind of waiting for the rug to be pulled out from under us. But we don't have to do that anymore. Okay, that was just a form of self-sabotage. That thinking causes us to manifest exactly what we, our fears. Okay, so trust that this, that we don't need to self-sabotage anymore. But this says, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. Okay, so there's 2 different kinds of inner voices here. The inner voice of intuition that tells us to trust ourselves, to love ourselves, to honor ourselves, and nurture ourselves. And then the inner voice that tells us that we're not worthy, the other shoe is going to drop, we're unlovable, all of those things. So it is our choice in the month of April how we're going to show up. But ultimately, great stuff is ahead, you guys. You just need to trust it. Okay, you're good, pile 3. You're good. You've done the work. You deserve some rewards and recognition for all that you've been through and all the work that you've done. Anything else for pile 3? That's too many, but I'll take that one. Seek. The power of Spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of Spirit, including you. We are all one with Spirit and always will be committed to one another. Okay, so just that inner guidance. And then on the bottom here, we've got give back. Today is the day to cast aside normal routines and make your main purpose to serve. It is about giving back without any thoughts or expectation of getting anything in return. Reach out and touch other people's spirits, as it's highly likely that someone really needs it today. It's amazing how little we can do to change somebody's life or to change somebody's day. Okay, just like a smile, just like listening to a conversation at work, like if you're in the service industry, like, you know, complimenting somebody or just like allowing someone to like vent or kind of be who they need to be, or to give a warm smile. There's just like a million different ways, but Spirit is asking us to be of service here today. And then on the bottom, we've got self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Okay, so we are learning to love ourselves, enjoy ourselves, get some good sleep, drink some water, eat healthy. We are doing all the things because we're worthy of it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get a crystal for the month of April, and then we'll get some blessings. Okay, you guys? Just a significant amount of trusting your intuition this month. Okay? Like really trusting yourself, going within for answers rather than seeking outside guidance. Feeling that sense of safety and security within yourself. All those like firm foundations that you're creating, your own stability, your own wealth. Amazing. Badass, pile 3. Spirit, what crystals would be good for pile 3? Yes. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got Angelite, and that's basically just the angels coming down and saying, like, we are here for you. We have got you. Okay, we have got you. Also a beautiful stone for throat chakra and crown chakra, so opening up to that communication with our angels. Okay, your angels have things to tell you. So being open to that communication and also not being afraid to speak our truth, to express ourselves. Really beautiful energy. And then we've got compassion, zebra stone. Zebra stone represents the root chakra, okay? But it's being compassionate with ourselves and with others, showing up softly, being kind, having mercy. Again, trusting our intuition to like, who can I trust? Who do I not have to trust? And we've got selenite, which is for the crown chakra. It is a beautiful, peaceful stone. I usually have one out when I'm doing my readings, but if you ever need like peace in your life, or just, you know, when those worries come up, when those doubts about our sense of self, our love of self, our, you know, are we worthy? Like selenite is a great one to have if we're worried about finances, you know, anything that triggers us, you know, grab a little stick of selenite or a little crystal selenite, and it will be like a nice little buddy for peace. And then finally, we've got malachite, which is a beautiful green stone, heart chakra. And this deck, it represents nature. So I highly recommend you getting outdoors as much as you can in April, really enjoying this time of year, springtime, where things come alive, feeling that abundance and just kind of staying in that energy of abundance and staying in that energy of manifesting from that like luscious place of like, you know, after you go on a hike, it just feels so good. And you're just, you know, listening to the birds chirping and the leaves crunching and the twigs, you know, breaking, and, you know, all the buzzing and the noises. And, you know, when we're in that kind of abundance, that lushness, that greenness, we're really able to manifest from a beautiful, lush and beautiful place. Okay, my pile 3s. And then finally, let's get some blessings for you for the month of April. What blessings for my pile 3s for the month of April? Flow. Yes. When things feel scattered, crazy, when those doubts start creeping in, to just flow, 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 flow. Purification. I feel like this is just a releasing of all that doesn't serve us, like a anything that's not in alignment is just falling away and has fallen away. And now we're just like at a point of purification, which is just beautiful. Truth, learning what our own truth is versus illusion, learning what is true about ourselves is what I'm feeling here. We are learning our purpose. We are learning our power. We're learning just how powerful we are. That, the truths that we used to tell ourselves are no longer. Now we're seeing different truths about ourselves. And what a gift that is, because now you're going to be unstoppable. And then forgiveness. So whoever in your life needs forgiveness, okay, in April, through all of these experiences, through this flow, through, this releasing of doubts and worry, forgiveness of ourselves and others. Beautiful. And then on the bottom, we've got love, blessing of love. I kind of sense that a little bit, that there might be, I feel like this is love of self, but I feel like for some of you, there might be some new love coming in, because I feel like that was sprinkled energetically back there, but it wasn't like a wham bam, this month is about a relationship. So I didn't mention it, but I feel like for some of you, it really is, a little bit of love being sprinkled in there. So enjoy it. Okay. Isn't that a gorgeous picture? Like, just love on yourself with the beauty of this picture, because you are this beautiful. Pile 3. So exciting. Okay, you guys, finally, my pile 3. One last little nugget for you. For my pile 3 spirit. I'll read them all. I am magnetic to what I want. I repel what I do not want. Okay, that purification. Supermoon energy. I repel what I don't want. I am magnetic to what I want. My words and actions are of beauty, compassion, and love. Okay, again, that peaceful warrior, that compassionate zebra stone energy. Okay. I enjoy the serendipity of life. The unexpected can be wonderful. I feel like in the past, the unexpected may have been always, like being slapped in the face. And now the unexpected, you're realizing, can also be fun surprises and beautiful unexpected blessings. So pile 3, those are your messages. I hope they resonated. If they do, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video, sending you all a bunch of love and light. Bye. Hey, pile number 4, if you chose this Trollite, this is your reading for April. So you guys actually got 2 cards. You got Beauty and Enlightenment. Beautiful. So definitely the month of April, strong sense of self-worth coming out. And you guys, I feel like, with this enlightenment, I feel like we're just operating out of a heart space that is like on point the month of April. There's something about us like being okay on our own, like trusting our self-worth, like being content and complete and whole in our self-worth, to just operate completely out of a heart space, almost like out of complete faith, the month of April. We are using our intuition. We are in the spotlight. We are not afraid to shine. And we are stepping into a new sense of ourselves, into like a new place of authority, personal power, like not being afraid to be alone. Like trust in number 1, first and foremost, like putting ourselves first, front and center, and putting our purpose first, front and center in the month of April, which is really beautiful. I feel like there's like a lot of downloads you're going to be getting this month, which is exciting. So let's quick see what else here. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for pile 4 spirit, what else? The month of April, we've got this beautiful enlightenment happening, this power happening. Okay, so for some of us, we've got Emotional loss. So I feel like for some of us, we are moving on from a situation, potentially a relationship, career, something that's hurt us, family wounding. It has affected our material, like job security, our money. Yeah, where there's just kind of like not everything is illuminated, and it's kind of terrifying. um, this moon is like the shadow in this deck. Some kind of ending that's happened. Like we've moved on. We are not everything is illuminated, so it all feels very scary. But I feel like this is what's happening on paper, but underneath the surface, we trust ourselves enough. We trust our inner. We have enough confidence. We have enough faith to know that like we're not necessarily like letting this affect us. I feel like we're just kind of rising above the situation and maintaining balance, like overall. Like it just doesn't even, yeah. We're like, whatever happens, happens. But ultimately, I feel like this is a good move. Anytime that we move on from something. He's like moving into the light. So I don't feel like this is I feel like, there may have been some emotional loss and hurt and like healing that needed to take place. But at the end of the day, I feel like whatever isn't illuminated for us, like we don't even need to worry about. And I don't even feel like you are worrying about it in the month of April. I feel like you're like, whatever, man. And it's not like a form of escape. It's not like, la, 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 not listening. It's like, I just have full faith and fully trust. I step into my power. I step into my confidence. Like, let's do this. Cool. Very powerful, pile 4. I love a powerful pile. Let's get these guys. Spirit, what else? Oh, you know what? Little tarot first. Spirit, what is going on for my pile 4s? What is this about? For my pile 4s, what is this about? Yeah. Queen of Pentacles energy. I love that. For my pile 4s. Bottom, we've got some choices. Okay, pile 4, dig in your energy. I feel like you guys have done a lot of work. I feel like you've done a lot of work. I feel like, I want to say a couple, like, I'm getting like a couple of different hits. Whatever this loss has been, like if we've been like stalking somebody's social media or been very concerned about like what's been going on with somebody over here, I feel like we're walking away from that. Okay, I feel like we're not, like it's not a concern anymore. We're just kind of like moving on, which it kind of feels like a weird thing to say. I feel like that's a specific message for somebody. The second thing is I feel like we're not taking action in our lives in the best way. By like not taking action, by maintaining a sense of balance, by trusting, by having faith, by going in with this hermit energy, we're actually building. Okay, we just don't know it because it's all underneath the surface. But I feel like we're building something really, really. I'm building something. Oh my gosh, you guys, Anna Delvey, Inventing Anna. When I was building ADF. God, I love it. Okay. But I feel like we're really building something in the month of April here. And it's not that it doesn't require action. It's just that you are not taking any action that is not intuitive, that is not enlightened, that does not feel like on point, if that makes sense. And then we've got the Fool, we've got Wheel of Fortune, we've got Temperance, we've got the end of the cycle, which is like gorgeous, major arcana, big month in big month in April, where we're taking a new beginning. Okay, this is the start of a new cycle. Okay, like in April for you guys, like you're not in transition anymore. Like you're starting to move forward with your life. You are building something. You may have felt like stuck and stagnant for a long time, but this is like good, lucky, positive energy. The wheel turning in your favor now. And you're going to do it in a fair and balanced way. That's exactly what I'm talking about, we are stepping into a Queen of Pentacles energy, which is financially stable, grounded, can create like a lavish lifestyle for themselves. Someone that is has a beautiful work-life balance. Some of you may be single mothers, people that you know, just are very there's just a lot of abundance there, but it's like a grounded, practical, luxurious, beautiful life you're creating for yourself. And you're going to do it with such balance, and you're taking care of yourself, and you're doing it with moderation. And, there's not too much. I mean, that's why enlightenment is coming up, because you're doing life from like a way that like you're stepping into a way of living that is so on point with who you need to be to like live your purpose. It's almost like being like Tony Robbins or something. And like, he gets up at like 6 a.m. and he plunges in a cold pool, and then he eats lunch, and then or breakfast, and then he, meditates. And then he, like, whatever the thing is, like that the CEO does, or that, the guru does, like you're on that trajectory. Like, that like your vices no longer serve you. That like your creature comforts no longer serve you. It's like, I know what I know what I want to do. I know what my purpose is. So I'm going to live my life in alignment, which is like freaking awesome. Pile 4. Really. And, all of the pain, I feel like you've been through a lot in your life. You've learned lesson. And I feel like all of that shit is coming out now, and you're just kind of like free flying. What is this 2 of Swords? Spirit, let's get clarification. What is clarification? Or can I get clarification? What is this 2 of Swords about? What is this 2 of Swords about? So I feel like you have a choice here. I feel like this 2 of Swords is like, it is your choice whether or not you choose to love, whether or not you choose to be hopeful. We've got the Queen of Cups reversed here. For some of you, take it how it resonates. Okay, it might be a different situation for everybody. For some, this might be a relationship with a King of Swords, like a falling out that we've had, Queen of Cups with a King of Swords, where we are choosing to, like, we're manifesting. Okay, we always manifest every second of the day. Are we going to manifest from a place of hope, like the Star card? Are we going to open our hearts and be open to receiving? Or are we going to kind of get in our heads about it, like not trust ourselves, not trust our intuition? Basically, like, whatever we desire, whatever we manifest is what is going to, like, however you show up is how it's going to happen. So there's a choice to make. Like, how do you want to manifest this? Which way do you want it to go? And this, this person that we're potentially talking about, or this could be like a work relationship or something, like a falling out with a friend, a family member, like making amends with somebody. How are we going to choose to show up is kind of like the energy. And are we going to allow this to throw us off balance, with our purpose, or are we going to keep going? And that's the choice here. So let's see. What do I want to do next? Let's do these guys. Okay. What else can you give me here for my pile 4s? Okay, for my pile 4s. Glamour, passion. Oh, pile 4. Pile 4. You're not just enlightened, you're sexy. And we've got beauty. So it's like, it's self-worth, but I mean, really it is also like you kind of having a little glow up with yourself. I feel like you're just really kind of like feeling yourself. Like that's a song I'm channeling, Beyonce. Okay, it's like, woo, we are healing our sense of self. Healing like the version, ooh, that's fun. We got energy. Okay, so this glamour here, we're healing, potentially healing our bodies, but I feel like also potentially just really glowing up and healing how we see ourselves. You know, maybe in the past we didn't, do our hair, we didn't, do makeup, or we didn't, whatever. We just didn't put a lot into ourselves, and now I feel like we're like, oh, I want to do this. Like, I want to show what I got. I want to, and not that we need those things to feel secure. But it's like a creative outlet. It's like a way of expressing ourselves, a way of like putting ourselves like va-va-va-voom out into the world. Then we've got passion, rise up high, inflame my purpose, reach the sky. So I feel like this is potential love, okay? But also I feel like this is just passion about your life, like being passionate about what you want and like the desires that you have and just like going for it. Like sexy energy, but also just like inspired spark energy, wands energy. And then we've got safe travel, which I love because this is like travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. So for some of you, like you might be, taking a weekend trip, you might be going overseas, you might be whatever. If you're not aware that you're traveling in April, I would love to hear the stories of like, oh my gosh, I did end up traveling. Like, that's so fun. But yeah, we got that coming out. And then finally, we've got energy. A light inside my fire divine, energy fill me, make me shine. Okay, so like again, more that wands energy, that spark, which I just freaking love. It's a whole new beginning, and it's just like, beauty, passion, adventure, energy, travel, like, okay, like that sounds freaking awesome, you guys. That really sounds awesome. So, let's see what else comes up here. Spirit for my pile of fours. Whoops, too many. My pile of fours. What else have you got for these guys? Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. Got Electric Eel, bring your ideas to life. And Hummingbird, be here now. And then these also flipped over. There's too many. Cat Spirit, claim your independence. There's always enough. Magic works through you, and be at home. But mostly like these ones. On the bottom, we've got Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. Lion, I'm just like major power, our own individuality, king of the jungle kind of energy here. Ant Spirit, time to collaborate. So let me actually read this one. When Ant Spirit comes to visit, it's to celebrate the benefits of working in a partnership with others as a part of a community or tribe. Spirit reminds you that to build your dream, you need to work with others, accept help, and trust in your most important partnership, the one you have with Spirit. Your intentions will come to fruition if you remain awake and focused on co-creating your reality with others and with Spirit. Remember that the world around you can easily seduce you if you don't have some sort of practice or discipline like meditation to keep you on track as you build the life you desire. Connecting with others and having accountability partners can be very helpful, as it's unlikely that everyone will fall asleep at the same time. The other message Ant Spirit holds is that you are now at an auspicious time to ask for help and receive it, whether you need help assembling a team, finding a new tribe, or requesting assistance from others who are there for you. Everything is working to support you right now. So your tribe, okay, like you're alone on your island. You don't need others, but, in regard to like your purpose and, where you do need help and assistance, like it's okay to ask for help. Like I feel like your tribe is here, your tribe is coming, is kind of the energy for April. Otter Spirit, you are never alone. So for some of you, it's like you're okay to be alone on your island, but it's like, do I always have to be alone? Have you been channeling all your affection to just one person, or counting on only one friend or individual to hold you up, heedless of your resources all around you? You deserve support and love from many people, and when Otter Spirit arrives, you are reminded that you have a community. Somewhere is another friend who wants to experience the joy of giving to you and seeing your happiness as you receive their gift of attention, affection, and kindness. Otter Spirit wants you to open your eyes to see the love that is available to you from all directions. Do you believe it? Do you feel it? Reach out to someone and you will see that they want to hold your hand as much as you want to hold theirs. Love, support, and friendship are available to you, so connect with community and friends. You guys, such a strong sense of community here. But also, I feel like for some of you, it's like that potential love that, you know, somebody's out there that, like, you know, like, are we open to receiving? Like, how are we going to manifest that? Can we trust that, like, we don't always have to be alone? Interesting perspective. And then we've got electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Seemingly out of nowhere, the jolt of electric eel spirit appears to awaken you to a big idea that you were meant to explore. Epiphanies and aha moments are gifted to you right now, so celebrate. Your life has the potential for profound transformation. Inspiration arises in you, electrifying you so that you can't wait to get started bringing your idea to life. The revelations you experience now are meant to set you on a new path, so do not be afraid to act. Explore, examine, and do not fear the changes that may come, for Spirit wants to shower you with the love, success, and abundance that you hope to experience. Now is a thrilling time of epiphanies, inspired ideas, and innovation. This is a wondrous sign for you today. Woo! Pile 4. I'm so excited for you in the month of April. Okay, so much is healing. So much has been healed. But yeah, like, just like the fact, like, Spirit's got your back. They're like, I know, like, you may not understand all that's happening, but you're stepping out in faith like a badass. We are going to honor and bless it. We are going to give you these amazing epiphanies and like little sparks. It's that energy again. And then finally, hummingbird spirit, be here now. The hummingbird's wings beat so swiftly it can hover in seeming stillness as it drinks deeply from a flower. Hummingbird spirit comes to remind you that the beauty and sweetness of life is in the eternal now, the timeless present. Here and now, you're becoming the person you wish to be, so to have the experience you wishes to have. To have the experiences you wish to have. Focus your energy on the flower before you, for what you desire is being provided. Yes, there are blossoms everywhere. The choices can be dazzling. Hummingbird Spirit's message is that you have no need to go about in search of something better, for all that you require and desire is before you. You will know this as soon as you become still, feeling your connection to Spirit, who loves you unconditionally and will always provide for you. So all about the present moment, being here now, trusting what your intuition has to tell you in this moment, which I know is easier said than done, but that is the goal, that is the request. Really fantastic month for. Okay, Spirit, pile 4. What else you got for me? This one has come out 3 times now. I can't even. And then on the bottom, weave the golden future. Something good is coming your way. So yeah, you guys have got good stuff lined up for April here. Reveal the peacock beauty. The peacock is stunning and graceful and proud display. You two are a great beauty. You guys, we got the beauty card, literally. You two are a great beauty. Within you resides a glorious being of light with an ability to create. Your intentions, decisions, and particularly your words are becoming more powerful. Enjoy wise use of your creative power to express the beauty within you, asking for divine blessing upon your plans, projects, and words. Then we have your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment. Oh my God, you guys, we literally have beauty and enlightenment right here and right here. And then you got it freaking again. I love when they do this. Oh my gosh, it's just like crazy. Okay. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps. Each one is a drop of water forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Peace, realization, love, and unity. It washes away fear, separation, and scarcity. How do you want to manifest? Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, let's get some more information. Not that I feel like you really need it, but Spirit for pile 4. For pile 4. Yeah. This is a powerful pile, you guys. Regina, whenever she comes out, look at her. She's like wielding snakes. Leadership, provocation, power. Woo! Power, 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 you guys, is what I'm feeling from this group. Manara, patience, waiting, determination. Okay, you're kind of like you're wielding snakes. You're wielding like this like butterfly, this transformation, this like, man, there's a lot of like power and magic here. Zenith, she who prepares, formulates, strategize, devise. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Just like accomplishing your, like all your stuff. And then you've got she who persists. So it's like, you know, you're stepping into a position of leadership. You know that you're like meant to be a leader. You know your power. You know that you're enlightened. You know that like you're on this path. And while there's, you know, still humanity here, it's like you have no problem patiently waiting. You've got the faith, you've got the drive, you've got the determination. You can wield magic butterflies, you know, like nobody's business. And you're not afraid to come up with a plan and then take action. And then we've just got this like defiance, persistence, like I'm going to do this fucking thing, which is incredible, incredible energy. Woo, giving me chills. For my pile 4s. Spirit for my pile 4s. Embrace the moment. Embrace this day, this very moment. Again, like that presence, be in the present, be in the here and now. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. I want to read that one. Embrace the moment. We're placing this card in your hand for we can feel the negative thoughts you're having about others as well as yourself. We understand that life can get you down and all the hard work you do every day to support yourself and others can be challenging. Don't let the outside world tarnish or dilute your brilliance. Remember, all thought creates reality in the situations in your life. Even thoughts are made up of energy, whether they're positive or negative. When you think a thought, your aura will amplify it with energy and put it out into the universe. By monitoring your thoughts, you'll have conscious control in shaping your day as well as your future. Learn to embrace the moment. If you're having a cup of tea, just drink your tea. If you're enjoying a meal, then just eat your meal. If you're walking, then just walk. Appreciate, focus, and be in the moment of what you're doing. By doing so, you'll remain in the powerful present. Yes, and that is like that enlightenment that like I'm just going to go about my day. I'm not going to, have this fear and worry, okay? But also like whatever that situation is like that we're manifesting, to make sure like again like honor the moment, like manifest what you want. Like if it's a person, manifest how you want that person to show up for you. If it's a boss, a friend, like whatever, like we have to manifest, from a place of trusting that we deserve goodness, trusting that this can be different, trusting that, we don't have to be, we get to have good things too. Intuitive nudges. There's so much intuition happening here. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. Okay, so trust your intuition. Okay, spirit is speaking to you right now. And then a mother's love on the bottom. A mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. So whenever these cards come out for me, it's either one that we have a crossover loved one that's popping in to say like, hey, I'm here, I've got your back, like no need to fear, I love you. For some of you, you might just have really good relationships with your mother and you feel alone. And their energy is coming through. But oftentimes these cards come out when we have estranged relationships with our parents. And it's almost like the parent's higher self popping in and being like, look, on this planet, I know I'm a total asshole to you. I know I'm teaching you a lot about your personal power, about, being a signpost for you to like help you navigate your truth, help you step into your power, help you discover who you are. But on the astral plane and the 5D, I'm so proud of you, and I'm just letting you know that I love you. So know that like your mother's higher self, like, take that how that resonates for you, because it's going to be something different for everybody. But these cards have been popping up for me when like family members are estranged, and the higher self wants to come through and be like, I know that you feel alone, or you feel, hurt or wounded, and like on the other side of all this, like they just love you and think you're knocking it out of the park. Okay, you guys. Let's get a crystal for you for the month of April. Spirit for my pile of fours. Crystal for my pile of fours. We have rose quartz, love, 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 love. Seraphonite, honesty. Being honest with ourselves, okay? I feel like that's showing up honestly, but also being honest about what we want, speaking our truth, and being honest about how we're manifesting. Okay, like where are the fears popping in? Where's the unworthiness popping in? Okay. Then we have calcite, which is great for all the chakras, but it's a stone of calmness. Okay, peace, tranquility. It's when we feel like we're beginning to kind of like start to like get back on that hamster wheel. Know that this is going to be really helpful. So we have rose quartz here, which is, for the heart chakra. Pink and green is always the heart chakra. And it represents love. It can be self-love, true love, relationships, like all of that. So that'd be great for you to work with in April. And then seraphonite is a green stone, and green also represents the heart chakra. And in this one, it's saying it's also third eye chakra stone. So to trust your intuition, to be honest with yourself. And then on the bottom, we've got fluorite, your spirit guides. Again, third eye chakra, to trust the intuition, trust the guidance you're getting from your spirit guides. Lots of intuition here. Lots and lots of like trusting your intuition. Okay, you guys. And then finally, let's get some blessings for you for the month of April. Blessings from the pile fours. Oops. Okay, we've got wonders. Like seeing ourselves and others as like these wondrous cosmic beings. Kind of believing in the magic of it all. Like that, what is seen, what is not seen, but kind of like, wondrous, childlike curiosity, like the wonder of space, like just kind of seeing life as one big great mystery, and how it's all unfolding for us. We've got courage, so much courage coming through with this pile, being able to like be in certain situations and still rise out of them and choose enlightenment instead. We're learning that magic is afoot. This is another like magical card. You've got a unicorn. Illumination is taking place, purity, magic, things are happening, even if you can't see it in the month of April, like so much is coming for you. And then finally, simplicity. And I feel like that is just that ultimate, like releasing anything that is not in balance and not in alignment. You're just letting it go, which is where that enlightenment is coming from. We're doing things from a place of moderation. We're believing, we are, and it's just like such a simple existence. We're not forcing anything. It's just so simple. And these are all gifts coming. And on the bottom, we've got security. Okay, so like that Queen of Pentacles energy, like whatever you are nervous about financially, wherever you felt alone, wherever you felt like unsafe, okay, that sense of security is coming. All right, you guys. And then finally, we're just going to get one last little nugget. And that will be it for my pile 4s. For my pile 4 spirit. God, I am magnetic to what I want. I repel what I do not want. Again, that alignment, like you're a master manifester. So be very, very, very careful and repel what you do not want. Yeah. I am loved beyond measure. That self-worth, that beauty, that trusting that you deserve beautiful things and lots of love. Okay, pile 4, what an exciting freaking month the month of April is for you. If you guys like this video, I hope it resonated. Excuse me, I hope it helps. And if you like this, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Okay, love and light. Have an awesome month. Bye.